Well, I had an interesting day on Wednesday. I know today's Friday, but whatever. I had presentations in my listening and speaking classes. Students gave presentations, and some of them went on, and some of them kept them nice and short, and this and that. But a couple of them were kind of interesting. One of them, a woman or a girl from China, absolutely refused. She said that she didn't feel competent, didn't feel that she was prepared, that her English was good enough, or that her knowledge was adequate. This is a listening and speaking class. The idea is to speak. So I spoke with her today, and she's going to try it again on Monday. I mentioned it to my supervisors, and I said that I thought maybe culture shock was an issue. And they agreed that maybe things were, not quite right with her. But anyway, she needs another chance, and she's going to give it another shot. But the fascinating one was the guy he was giddy. He did his presentation, although he didn't really want to. They've had at least a week, if not 2 weeks, to prepare for this. And it's just a 2 to 5 minute presentation. They just need to gab on about tourist locations and whatever. But he was giddy. He was almost like a Japanese girl, like googling things, And I got the impression that he was drunk. If not, it wasn't a hangover. It was as if he was still drunk from the night before, or if he was, freshly drunk. So I also mentioned him. And when I said that he almost seemed drunk, my supervisor said, "Really?" She says, when I interviewed him, when I talked with him the other day, I noticed his eyes were really red. And I asked him, if he was, how was he handling things, and was he, he says, "Well, I'm sort of handling them." I said, and she said, "Are you doing a lot of drinking?" And he said, "Yeah." So apparently I was right on in both cases. So that was interesting, very interesting. Anyway, that was all. I just thought I had to mention the fun I've been having recently. Today went really well. I showed clips of I Dream of Jeannie. No, I Love Lucy program, and related it to an essay that they were supposed to produce. And the class had a great time because, Lucille Ball is just hilarious. And this was a really funny episode. So they enjoyed themselves there. So it made the essay writing much more fun. So, yeah. And today, as I said, was the day that I spoke with that student, the girl, at the end of class. And she agreed to redo her presentation. So that's cool. And I just came back from a walk in the rain with an umbrella to get my lottery ticket. Still playing the lottery. Foolish as I am, I still play the lottery because, hey, if you don't play, you can't win. Last week, when the 40 million was up for grabs, somebody won it. Hey, somebody won it. Yeah. It was a group of people. So 40 million. And I think it was 4 or 5 people. So it was a factory or some company that had purchased lottery tickets regularly. So they are multiple millionaires each. That's what I want to be, a multi-millionaire. That's okay, I'll take less. Anyway, good night, and have a good weekend. Bye.